It's all good.
3.
Katow.
No, Kato.
Kato.
The way I remembered it was like Kato.
Oh.
Kalen.
Kato.
1. Welcome back.
We did the intro for you.
Welcome back.
Umo Wing.
Are you happy?
When I got out of jail the last time, I got to the office before everybody else, and as soon as everybody walked in at 10 a.m., I started playing that Mace track.
Welcome back.
Max.
Welcome back.
Max you got TJ Maxx. You got that fucking Bugle Boy shirt on.
Wait, what's a Bugle Boy?
I forgot how young you are, bro.
What's a Bugle
Damn.
Boy?
Oh, so jeans company.
It's some old school shit.
Remember Bugles? The thing
Bugle
you could put on your
Remember
fingers
Bugle
and eat
jeans,
them?
bro?
That's what I was thinking.
I remember Bugles.
No, Bugle Boy
No,
jeans.
he's way too young to even remember fucking Bugle Boy jeans.
That was real. Those were like the come up for a while, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that was like rich white
you
kids.
definitely don't remember that shit. I was a little ass boy when that shit was popping.
Rich white kids had Bugle Boy jeans.
Shit, I had a couple Bugle Boys.
I had cross colors.
I stayed, man. I was a cross color king.
What did they have different colors on them?
Yeah, they had like purple ones and shit, and like weird different vibes.
They're like jeans with like different color jeans, like orange.
It's like
blue.
some of the, marketed to like young black folks, like with some of the first.
Yeah, it was like one of the first. I ain't gonna say the first, but maybe one of the first streetwears.
It was like I want to say pre Fubu.
Oh yeah, it was way before Fubu.
Let's test Max. Do you know what Fubu stands for, Max?
Is it fuck you by us?
No.
No.
Aaron?
No.
For us by
There you go.
Yeah.
For us by
For
us.
us by us.
My mom wouldn't let me wear Fubu.
Oh.
She's like, did she call them nigger jeans?
They weren't even the jeans. I wanted to buy the Fubu, like
little sip of sauce.
the velvet shorts and velvet shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And velvet hat.
You wanted the whole set.
I wanted the whole set, and I was like, my dad was down to cop it for me. My dad was like stoked. He was like, hell yeah, I'll get. I was little, but I was like, this is fucking hard.
Did
And
you
my
feel
mom was
like edgy, like I'm doing some shit?
No, I just was like, I don't know what it was, but I was like, damn, I fuck with this outfit. I want it bad.
okay.
I just wanted it so bad.
What did your mom say? Tell us the exact word. She's like, I don't know. That's for blacks.
Something like that, I think.
I met his mom. Very nice lady.
Not like that. I think she was
Not
just
in-
like,
Not in a mean way.
In a way, like it's not for you, kind of
not
thing.
yeah, not it just of like and like she was like, what are you doing dressing like? And I was like, I just want to dress like that. And she was
So
like,
ultimately,
what
did
are
you get it?
Doing?
no, she wouldn't let me get it. I remember
Damn.
I knew where it was in like a Belk or a Marshall. I forget. I knew this. It was in the store, and I would go
What's a
there
Belk?
every time. Belk. It's
It's
like
a store like a TJ Maxx and shit.
BELK.
Yeah, it's just like a department store.
Belk.
Remember Bum?
Yeah.
I had Bum. My mom would get it for me and laugh.
What was bum?
I don't even remember that shit.
BUM,
I heard
but it
that.
stood for something. They're like the jeans. They're like real.
Homie.
Yeah, they're low end.
It's hard to stay
I know what
relevant in
you're
the
talking
jean
about.
world, huh?
What?
Only Levi's and Wrangler. Who stayed consistent through the jeans?
Levi's definitely.
Levi's.
Levi's is the king.
Levi's have stayed.
Levi's the only motherfuckers that's been super consistent in the jean world.
I feel like Vans. I mean, has
Vans
didn't
jeans?
was not
They're
really
not
popular
jeans.
for jeans though.
No, I know. I'm just
But-
saying in terms of a pant. I feel like Vans has like held it down for
I didn't even know
a couple
Vans did
decades.
really pants like that.
That's what I'm wearing right now. They're like skate pants, but yeah, they've been doing
Word.
it for years.
Dickies.
Since the 80s.
Dickies.
Wrangler.
When
Carhartt.
jeans, yeah.
Carhartt.
Carhartt has stayed pretty strong.
Wrangler is a different thing.
Joe
Yeah.
Favre.
Really?
Yeah, he's in all the Wrangler commercials.
Who's that?
Hey man, I got
Joe Favre?
we should have a dialect person on because I'm just so curious of like not all white women, but where
Whoa.
do white women get that high pitched white voice? Like,
Sure, like, are we gonna go
John
here?
Favreau?
and that, like,
Did I say Joe?
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
So we got two conversations going on. You talking about white women? What?
where the fuck did they get that
say
dialect
Joe?
and that voice?
The high voice.
Yeah,
I got burrito in my
Sure,
teeth.
we're gonna go this summer. We're gonna go do that.
Yes.
Like,
Who's that?
Sorrel?
What about-
Sure.
Yeah. And they got
fuck
the
y'all
up
get
talk.
that at, man.
I want to
And
do
you know what else?
this. And
Yeah,
that.
where
That's
the fuck
the
that
whole-
shit come? That shit irritate me.
I want to go
kinda.
see a Jarren Benton.
That's the whole customer locale.
I
talk
hate the
like
customer
that.
service.
They'll,
boy,
they'll be
yo.
like this.
Can
I'll
you
be like,
imagine Jarren working at Locally?
Oh my! He would snap. I've almost beat the shit out of
That's
multiple
Locally
customers.
is your sandwich spot?
Yeah, is where I work,
Oh, okay.
and the customers are all
Welcome
women,
to the
white
summer, and we're
women.
gonna. Hi, can I help you?
Hey, can I get a glamazon smoothie, but no orange juice? I don't need the sugar, and hold the avocado. I don't need the calories with that.
really getting in detail about her diet.
about
needs.
why.
Oh, yeah, that, bro, I couldn't
take
handle
the
that.
romaine out.
We
There's
don't
no
need the
nutritional
why.
value.
Romaine's not really actually good for you. There's no nutrients in it.
That's what I hate. If you're difficult,
So-
you're spending a lot of money on a smoothie. It's annoying, but fine. Not that I've ever worked in food service. I feel like okay, but like if you're gonna explain your reason, it's so my mom would do that shit. Oh, so bad. Like she would. Is there any shellfish in that? Ooh. Oh, it was so not nice. Like the waiter doesn't give a fuck or need to know.
Like, let them do their fucking
and it's not
job
their
without
fault
your-
that you don't eat shellfish because you're like
Love
what?
you, Meryl. Meryl, can't wait
Shout
to see
out,
you on
Meryl.
Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where the fuck does
Max's
that come
mom.
from, though? That's so irritating. That high pitch, especially like,
Hi, may I help you? I'm Chick-fil-A. May I help you?
I don't
Hi.
know. I
Sure,
feel like there's
sure.
something that has to come from like etiquette classes back in the day where a woman needs to be light and
Speaking
dainty.
of Meryl, she would do etiquette classes every Saturday afternoon before she
Really?
fed me and my friends.
But
Like, they would all,
Jewish,
yeah, so it was Shabbats. We would all play like football in the backyard,
Uh-huh.
and then we'd come up to eat, and like she would make a bunch of food for snack. It was awesome. But before she'd serve us, she'd do like a 15-minute etiquette lesson.
we should
think I
let the
talked
people
about
know.
this,
For
didn't I?
those of you guys who are for the audience, Meryl Streep is Max's mom. So
Yeah. Well, how do you
Famous
think I have all his
fucking
money
Meryl fucking
to
Streep.
invest in the studio?
Shout out Meryl Streep.
Hell of a
Yo, real
fucking
quick,
actress.
can we get
I don't-
Locality to
I'm not-
sponsor the podcast?
I'm not on board
Yeah.
with Meryl Streep, just so you know,
No,
as an actress.
Why?
It's just that overhyped, like, all right, she's good, I'm sure, but like everybody be like really on her dick, like in a different way.
It's because
like,
she's ugly.
she's not ugly, bro.
She's a little ugly.
No, like out of
There's a
Africa,
whole
she was a
thing.
beauty, like in her day. She was
I
completely a
ain't gonna
beauty.
say
No.
she ain't ugly. She ain't
She was
Not
a
ugly.
ugly. I'm
classical
kidding.
beauty during-
She was not a classic beauty. Her whole thing was like she was told mad times like she could never be a star because she wasn't pretty enough.
Yeah, she
I know
don't have
that
the
she played
classical
roles,
beauty.
yeah, like classical beauty roles. But I
She
hear
don't
you.
have that look. But I ain't gonna say she ugly.
you know what
No,
movie
I'm-
I just saw for the first time last night was The Shining,
Yeah,
and that girl
I've
is
never
ugly.
seen it.
really?
What is that girl's name? What is that lady
I don't know,
actress
bro.
name?
Let me
Bro,
look.
she is like hideous. Like,
Should we just like do a rate?
It was
Should we
kind
just
of
rate women on
It
this
was kind of
podcast?
troubling how ugly she was.
The bitch on the shot. Let me. I don't
Have you
even
seen
remember
The
how she
Shining?
looked.
Yeah.
No, but I discovered that Max
Shelley
looks
Duvall.
identical like motherfucking Borat this weekend.
He does.
No.
We'll pull it
There's
up.
a
It'll be
nigga.
right there.
Wait,
That
but
nigga looks
speaking of
just
Borat,
like
I just watched Borat. The girl, Jarren, did you watch the new Borat?
Yeah.
Did you know how hot that girl is?
Yeah, she's cute. What about her?
No. Do you like look up the actress?
Bro, Shelley
Yeah,
Duvall.
I mean, she changed the look on the fucking thing too.
She's not cute. She's like,
What do you think? Wait, what do you think of
Super
Shelley
hot.
Duvall?
I think she could get it, bro.
yeah.
What's the bitch's name?
Shelley Duvall.
That's the Shining.
I mean,
bitch.
she
That's a
does look
shiny
like she
bitch.
could open a Coke can with her front teeth, but aside
No,
from that,
that bitch one. Let me see. Shelley Duvall.
I think
back
she.
then.
I mean, in her day, bro,
do we have any
I ain't
candy
gonna
handy?
say she was ugly. She's just awkward looking.
she definitely looked different. Different tiles, you see.
Oh, I thought it was like
I like my.
I thought it was like Folger cans.
No, it's like classy art.
Did you put blueberries in there?
It's like yuppie art. Why you got yuppie art in your house, Jarren?
Some suicidal kid gave it to me.
All right.
That explains a lot.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the high school dropouts.
Can we share that thing about the suicidal kid, or does he? 'Cause that was a nice little
Tidbit.
tidbit.
And you kept it. So hopefully he
Oh yeah.
kept his life.
He's still alive.
That's still alive for sure.
My bet is that he's still living.
My bet too.
Yeah, I think he's still alive.
Yeah, he's he's still out there somewhere.
Jerry, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Wait, is your birthday today or yesterday?
My birthday was yesterday.
He didn't post about it on social media once.
Until after
I ain't really
midnight.
that. Listen,
Until
the
after
only
midnight.
reason-
Don't pretend like, I don't
You
need
were
to talk about my
very
birthday.
emo.
You
No,
literally
very-
texted us,
no,
thanks
no.
for the birthday wishes.
Very emo.
That's not what I
Very
was going to
emo.
say. I would say I'm not a big. Only reason I did it on social media because it was unexpected. I went through the DMs and saw some DMs. And I thought, that's pretty nice.
You're
and
such a
pretty
good
cool.
guy.
So,
I actually thought it was sweet. He's texted the group saying, you F words.
Yeah.
Wait, which
didn't
F word?
The one that he loves.
Oh.
Didn't wish me a happy birthday or whatever. But I love it because it's like almost like a cry for love and support. And we
Yeah.
gave it to
Jaren's
him.
crying out for love.
And we gave it to him, man.
We love you, Jaren. Oh, yes, we do.
Oh,
We
oh,
love you,
You're
Jaren.
jerking off the mic when you do
All
that.
right.
oh, okay.
Well, how was y'all's week?
Mine was good. Busy. One night this week was wild. Busy but good. No complaints.
Let's hear about the wild shit.
Yeah, let's hear about the wild
Pink Cloud
shit.
Studios is in business. Put it that way.
We are fully in business. Okay, so Kyle's gonna have to help me with this story. Bizarre. Okay, so we've had this client who uses this studio. How old is he?
We have one 8-year-old. Shout out Eli. You know what I'm saying?
Young
and we
Eli.
have one 15-year-old. And that's Baby Guap, and they're like these kids from Little Rock. They're straight out of Little Rock, the hood. Like they're in the field. You know what I'm saying?
So I walk into my office on Sunday night, and our office right now, because of some construction, is kind of being used as like a, what do you call it, like an entryway, like a lobby. And there's an 8-year-old rolling a blunt. Strange. Okay, fine. Oh, I think I sent the photo.
Yeah.
All right. So that happens great. Later that night, Studio A, like the other room is being booked out by like a rapper, and there's like, you know, a bunch of guys, a couple rappers, and then like 3 cute girls. One of them's like legitimately very beautiful. Turns out she's like a legitimate fucking actress with like 500,000 followers on IG, whatever.
What's her name? We can say her name.
Pretend Kaylee
Cohen or Cowan. Coewn. Yeah.
Whatever. She walks in, she's
That's
like,
like
that
a
seems
fucking
out of
social
place. So
media
this is
star.
like 2 a.m. Sunday night, and she walks in with like a 45-year-old Asian man. Not like a flashy Asian man, like a car salesman Asian man. They pull up in like a beat-up Honda Accord.
Yeah.
And then this like ridiculously beautiful woman comes out with like the most basic standard 45-year-old Asian man.
Yeah.
She's selling pussy.
What? No, I don't think she's selling,
No.
bro.
Like you look like the next day one of her movies came out. Like weird.
She's
So,
popping. You know what I mean?
so that was that. So they go into the other room. A little while later, young Eli and his 2 friends, who are both like 15, are back into the lobby. Oh, no. Before that, you take it from here.
Well, so, you know, you have this weird situation in Studio A because you have 2 cats who, one is like, his name is Turbo. Shout out Turbo. And, you know, he's like real short with a real high voice white dude. You know what I mean? Then you've got like these 2 black dudes, hood black dudes. And you got this Asian who's now in there. And then you have this beautiful model. And then another tall woman who looks like a slovenly stripper.
There's 2 of them. You didn't see one of them. There's another one of them.
Yeah. And so, anyways, the 2 girls are coming out and they're singing now because they want them to do the hook. So they come into the office with the pink couch and they start singing in Max's face. Max is just trying to pay attention to his work because he's got a wonderful woman and he's not trying to get involved. They're really doing this weird seductive song. How does it go? It's like,
I look like hell.
Heaven,
No,
but-
heaven, but I fuck like hell.
And they're just like-
But they're like singing it completely over the top. They have 0 musical talent. And they're just like singing the hell out
They're
of it.
really going
over
in.
and over and over.
And so Max just like kind of politely puts his headphones on and goes back to work. The 3 kids are finished with their session, and you know they actually some heaters. You know they put down some good shit, and then they go upstairs because their ride is on the way. I don't know if it's their mother or an Uber. And in the meantime, the kid who was I had to wake the kid up who had rolled the blunt, the 8-year-old. He was fast asleep on the couch with his thumb. He was fast asleep on the couch with his thumb in his mouth.
Swear to God.
High as fuck.
Yeah, high with, you know, just really suckling. And we brought them upstairs. They're upstairs, and now they're sitting on the pink couch, and the 2 girls are off to the side, right? And now you take it from here, Max.
And they're just, and everyone, okay, so I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? The 8-year-old and 2 15-year-olds, like high as fuck, pretty hood, are sitting on the couch looking at these girls like, what are they doing here?
As hood as it gets. I mean, these are very hood.
Very,
kids.
very hood. And then the white girls just start singing again. And I text Colin, like, I think they're going to sing to the boys. And then they just sit and they start singing the song to these 3 very young rappers. And it was just, and
Like this song about fucking, and she's like looking the young 8-year-old in the eye. I fuck like hell. Really, really bizarre David Lynch.
That's a little weird.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
so I start heaving in laughter. But I turn, so I just start facing the wall. So, and Kyle walks in, and I'm just losing it, like facing the wall, but I can't bear to turn around.
And they're singing to the
They're
children.
singing to the 8-year-old and the 15-year-old, and the 15-year-old's like, yo, let me get your number.
I think she might have been on ecstasy. Then she gives
They were
him
definitely on
her
some
number,
drugs.
and then they leave, and then I'm on the pink couch, and she's singing to me, and she's touching my hand, and she's looking in my eyes, and I'm almost erect now.
Not
And
almost.
I'm erect.
So how old is this chick again?
What?
How old is the singing girl?
I think she's like 24 or something. And so, you know, but she's gorgeous and I'm horny. And so, you know, I slid in her DMs.
DM, tweeted at her.
I got obsessed.
Tweet DM, email.
I got obsessed, bro. I don't know. I've never done this. I bitch boyed out.
You raped her.
I fucking bitch boyed out, bro.
Now, do you think it's the touch that made you more...
I think she's
obsessed
gorgeous,
with her?
but the way that she was like just kind of sexual and looking me in the eyes and like just like singing this fuck like hell, and then she actually like put her lips over the little notepad like it was a penis, like it was.
Did she get back to you?
Yes, and she was like, "Oh, you're the producer guy."
I'm not the producer guy.
So she was definitely on some sort of narcotic.
Yeah. But it was
You know,
that
shit
moment
really
where
irritated me. That shouldn't even got my dick hard. I'm like, bitch, you gonna get out my goddamn face?
yeah, it was awful. I mean, she was gorgeous, but it was so
No,
obnoxious.
if you were there, Jarren, you would have lost your shit, bro. I stuck around an extra hour and a half.
That type of shit
Kyle
was on my
stayed till
nerves.
like he like didn't
She
have
was
to
like
stay.
a siren, man. I love her.
You were going to stay?
I like there was my turn, whatever. I was gonna stay late. Kyle ended up staying till 3 a.m. too. I mean, I just stayed till 5.
She
or
follows
something.
me on Twitter, by the way. So get back at your boy.
But yeah, there was a moment there that like it was out of the twilight. Like I had never seen anything like it. Think of it, 8 years old.
That's
Put as hell. Anyways,
Was he smoking weed?
no, she was definitely on some like I think she was on coke and Molly.
I'm saying was the 8-year-old.
Oh, the 8-year-old was
The 8-year-old rolled the
puffing.
blunt.
Yeah, he was. Apparently, his blunt rolling skills were inferior because the two other.
We'll put up
kids
the photo.
were-
Can we
were
do
not
that? Can I
feeling
throw
it.
up a photo of an
I don't
8-year-old?
think so,
But
and this is not
8-year-olds just
necessarily
roll the
true
blunt.
in our
He didn't smoke.
establishment. This did not necessarily happen.
This is
Oh, yeah,
alleged.
we
This
made
is
this
all
could be
alleged.
fiction.
You just heard this from somebody.
This is not
It's
necessarily.
not like you guys running some Wayne Williams shit over there at the Pink Cloud
There's
studio.
nothing happening over here.
I'm
There's no
kidding.
8-year-olds.
We were closed on Sunday.
It's only
The
adults.
Lord's Day.
All
Do you think
adults.
that's bad for you to be an 8-year-old smoking weed?
I don't think it's good.
I think it's terrible.
Fucking brain ain't even
But-
developed.
but no,
nor
let me-
your
let me
fucking
speak to
eyes
this.
But
or
does
none
it
of
like
that shit.
significantly hurt your brain? You think?
I think
Probably.
it depends. Look, I think it fucks with your brain on some level. This kid's been through some real trauma. You know, in deep in the hood in Little Rock, Arkansas, he's been through some real shit. And I think that like anything he can do to not be in that environment and like get some sort of relief, I'm not gonna hate on. You know what I'm saying?
just
Obviously,
unreal.
if it's not hurting nobody else, it does fuck with his brain. But like, bro, I don't know, man. It gets really gully out there. Like what the stuff that I've heard talked to them about and heard. I'm like their hood camp counselor right now. It's fucking wild.
Shout out Kyle, the hood camp
But I'm
counselor.
hoping that they
You're like
that they
the
blow up.
convert. You're like converting them from their ways, like the
Not
converting.
really.
camp?
I'm just
No,
like
you're just,
I'm like, wow, y'all are wilding, but like I got love for you. You're here. You know what I mean? As long as you're not tearing up my studio, it's love. So
He was at one point picking at the wall.
yeah, I had to yell at him for picking at the acoustic foam on the wall at one point. I was like, yo, Eli, come on, bro.
All right, Jarren, how was your week?
My week was cool, man. Nothing like y'all didn't. You know, I wasn't around a bunch of underage fucking people with a heart on. So
Whoa. 24-year-old gave me a hard on. 8-year-old, I am the counselor of and helping out in life and rap.
all right, Wayne Williams.
All right, I'm saving up for you, Jarren.
My week was cool, man. I went to get my car serviced because I'm at 100,000 miles, and I end up leaving paying $700 fucking dollars.
Every week you're paying almost $1,000 on this car. What was the $700 for this time?
The tune-up, and there's like all these taxes. I was like, bro, how the fuck does tune-up come up to like one something, my nigga? There's like all these taxes, and she's like, oh, we have to do supply taxes. And I said, man, come on, man.
That sounds like you got, bro.
How'd it go when you said, man, come on, man, come on?
That's
He's
your
like, man, I'm
tactic?
sorry, man. That's what it is. I'm not. And he tried to show me the list.
Yeah,
of
you
all
got
the
got.
shit.
You got.
how do you not get got by the mechanic?
Nah,
though?
it's impossible, bro.
But
Unless
it
it's
was
your
at the
family.
dealership. But
Even
I
then.
also looked up. I was like the average price for a tune-up. It did say $600.
I got to run upstairs. I got to do the AC for our top client,
Or, yeah.
Was that the kid? Another kid?
our only client.
the 8-year-old.
Actually, it's not our only client anymore, which is pretty cool. But it is our top client.
Well, we can wrap things up anyways.
I want to do another podcast, man. I want to keep this and maybe do the beginning of this again and get your. Nah, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck?
Aaron, how was your week?
It was great.
Yeah?
It was great. It was all right. I don't know. I'm fucking a little anxious about life opening back up, but it's good. I'm going on the road again. Going to Austin.
Wait, what do you mean anxious about life opening back up?
I don't know. I mean, we were talking about the pain of like the open mics and stuff, and I hit them, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't want to do this bullshit again."
Oh,
You're a little nervous?
And not even nervous. I mean, a little nervous, but like just nervous about my life turning back into like going to shitty open mics until like 11 at night. Like just being like, "Fuck this shit," you know.
I feel you.
I haven't done like a real show really since I've done like 2 shows since February, so I can't attest to like the fun crowds yet. I've hit like shitty open mics.
what about the one at the rehab? Is that
That's similar of shittiness.
that's like an open mic kind of level? Or?
Yeah, if not a little harder. But the one in Austin should be fun. Gonna be out there with Craig, Allie, and Zane.
That's dope.
So that'll be dope. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, I'm chilling, bro.
All right.
I'm chilling. Turn the AC on, but I think we're good.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw on the interview. We did an interview with Matty Chymbor.
It was dope.
Oh, there he is.
Boys,
What up, man?
Hello.
What up,
what's
bro?
up?
Wait,
You guys-
Matty
introduce-
definitely looked like
introduce.
he do cocaine.
Introduce.
Cocaine. You look like you sell cocaine. Who the fuck are you?
nice.
Get the hell out of here.
Hey, what up, man? What you trying
How you
to
doing?
cop? You trying to cop? You trying to shop with me?
Maddie, I would introduce you to some guy. That's Max, my roommate. He's whatever. There's Jarren. He's the rapper.
What's up?
And Kyle
nice.
is the producer. You can't see him, but you'll be able to hear him now.
That's me right here. You can't see me, you can hear me, but this is our format. So
Feel free to laugh loud.
This is this is Maddie, hilarious comic, avid
What's up?
TikToker
Are we
now.
live right now?
Hold on,
No,
let me ask
fuck
you this
live.
question because I just
Live-ish.
bought.
not
How
live.
in the fuck are those new AirPods staying in your ear? Because they don't
Yo,
stay in
they
my
keep
ear.
falling out of mine too.
You have you got to get the they come with 3 different.
I tried all 3 of them. None of
you gotta
them
get the
work.
small condom, bro, or the big enough condom that it works.
The motherfuckers never work.
You got to get duct
Your
tape
ear-
and just
your head
fucking
pussy is too
commit.
big.
You always do the same shit, Max. Your shit is falling
yeah,
out?
but I lost the other
They fall-
sizes, so
they
I
fall
can't.
out. Yeah, mine fall out a few times, but they're
But the
bad
other
at-
ones
do
didn't
the-
fall out.
I know the noise canceling thing is pretty nuts though. I don't know if you
It
got a
is.
chance
Oh,
to
wow.
When I got the first
enjoy it.
AirPods, right before I bought them, the first thing I did was, do they fall out? They're like, no, shake your head. They didn't fall out at all. So I didn't even think of that for the new ones, and they fall out all the time.
Yeah, the new ones. Yeah, same here. I want to take them back.
Can't you get the test done where they like blow air in your ear and it tells you what size is right?
Yeah,
They do it-
none of all of them, every single one I've tried says that the size are right, but none of them fucking stay in my ear.
Your old fucking AirPods stretch your shit out like a big dick and a pussy, and now you got this little.
I got this loose of a
Jarren's
goose
humor.
vagina
You got
ear.
fucked too hard by the old AirPods.
Caught that AirPod gape.
I think I'm gonna try your method. I'm gonna just fucking slap duct tape and just wrap the motherfucker around my head.
These are expensive too, man. For like the fact that they don't say in your, these are like originally like $250. I got a good deal because I lied and said I was a student, and I bought a new laptop, and they gave me if you bought a laptop, you got 20% off if you're a student, and then they gave you the new AirPods for $90 instead of fucking like $250.
No
Or
shit.
you got 90 offer, dude. It's crazy. So,
I got a good deal. It was Amazon Day when I bought them, so they matched Amazon's price.
damn. See, all these little loopholes on the internet. What's
Shout
that
out
fucking,
AirPods.
Shopping. Let's go buy AirPods now. See if we can
All right, so
get a good
Maddie,
deal.
like, where are you from? What do you do?
I'm a stand-up comic in LA. I actually have a day job, so I don't like to say that. I do construction management during the day, but I know Aaron, my buddy Aaron, right here through stand-up from. Did I say Connecticut? I'm already losing my mind. From the East Coast, and then I moved out here for grad school. While doing that, I started stand-up, and then I just kind of kept both of them going. And now, as Aaron said, I'm a TikToker.
Oh,
No, I literally just got it for shits, and I would just kind of put some bullshit on there. And then when Instagram Reels came out, I would just take my TikToks that fit the time constraint and put them on there. And like, I was so early on, I just got like huge pop of followers. And I just been literally, because, you know, we're in quarantine, you can't do stand-up real. I did a couple Zoom shows, but that's literally like my life the last 8 months is just shooting videos. And it's been like, knock on wood, dude, it's been like wild.
so
The
your Instagram
results.
Reels is popping?
Yeah, dude, it's been fucking nuts, man. I think I just got in at the right, anytime there's a new feature on Instagram, dude, I think I just got in at the right time. my defense. I
Can
think
someone
they're
explain
funny.
that to me? I have no fucking idea about. I don't even like what this fuck is real, because I just got on TikTok and I'm not even good at the shit at all.
It's literally the same thing. It's just TikTok but on Instagram. So they ripped off the format and they have a new tab on your page now. It's like that little. It looks like a YouTube logo kind of with the play button, but it's just 30-second videos. It makes no sense. They just ripped it off and now they have a version.
So you just do a 30-second video of like just silly shit.
Just silly. I've been kind of like, capitalizing. I just act out inanimate shit. Like I did one where I played a little scene where it says how your coffee treats your shit. And I busted in the room and like kicked it out. Cause when you drink coffee, you have to shit. So like, I just do dumb shit, but they get shared by like all these big meme accounts. And it's fucking, dude, it's been like, I'm not even kidding you. The last 2 days ago, I got shared by a meme account, and then I did again this morning. The last 3 days or 2 days, I got over 3,000 followers from that shit. It's like nuts.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
So we got to get on Reels.
Yeah, Reels
It's
is
just, dude. I always tell people, like comics too. It's like, man, our career is not. You're not going to get like. I'd like to think so, but it's like, let's be honest. You don't get famous from just doing stand up. You have to do something else, and a lot of comics are stubborn and don't want to do shit. But I'm like, I want to have a career one day. I don't want to be doing showcase sets around LA and fucking dumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to actually like be something. So, but maybe some people do, but.
So as a music artist, like putting music and shit is cool. But from what I'm seeing, it seems that the shit that really works on those type of things, any type of
No. See, you're a rapper, they're saying?
Yeah.
So musicians are getting like shit from it too, because on TikTok, and you'll learn, and Instagram Reels, but we'll use TikTok for example. Say you put a video out and it's your music. I can use your audio and it links back to your page, and now audio is going viral. So people like are using the same audio and doing the same video, like like in a hashtag on Twitter, how everybody uses the same hashtag and they do shit. Bro, people are doing, like, musicians are blowing up from that, because say you come out with a rap and somebody makes a dance over it, your video is now used 1 billion times. And like Willow Smith, one of her songs, Will Smith's daughter, one of her songs was like a trend forever. And that video has like a bajillion views on like YouTube now. Dude, it's like nuts.
We did a dance to fucking Jason Derulo's song.
Oh yeah, that song blew up.
Yeah, and now it's like,
all top 40 hits are from TikTok. Like if I'm ever like listening to like the radio, it's like this is just TikTok. That's all that's on.
Yeah, TikTok
so
is
the
the
key
wave.
is to find someone to actually do something over your music.
Or you could do it though.
I don't know how to do it. You want to hear something funny? Is I got hit up by Bon Jovi's people to use the audio from Wanted Dead or Alive song, and they're going to pay me. It's not a lot. It was like $150, but so people are reaching out. Hey, I'll pay you to use my audio. And I've had people DM me, like no name people.
I'm about to
like,
hit you up.
Yeah. It's going to get lost in the request thing. No, I'm just kidding. But like seriously though, people like fucking they hit me up to use their audio, and that's what people do. So now it's like now you're just asking people to do favors. And
because so if you're like Addison Rae, like the biggest lady on fucking TikTok, and she does a shit to your song, like you're fucking made. So labels and managers, whatever, are trying to get folks to do that. But if you go to Addison Rae, she's gonna want $1 bajillion. So instead of her, you get 1,000 smaller ones. It'd probably spend less still.
Yeah,
Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
Instagram be really targeting, bro, because I once just put I want to look at feet one time when I was jerking off, just to spice it up.
No, you look at feet when you jerk off.
I did it one time.
Instagram for fucking Jack material.
Of course, bro. Every
honestly, TikTok. Never mind.
No, any tool imaginable, bro. This is where we're at right now, quarantine. So I went on fucking Instagram, and
Or not doing it no more.
I just wanted to expand the palette, so I went to feet.
Creepy ass my guy. Right?
Fuck, hell yeah, right? And so I go, and literally the next day, the search shit was mad feet. Like it was just, I couldn't get, like I was like, imagine if like a random person looked at my shit, you would think I was a foot like deep into the foot game.
That is weird how you do this.
Big gun for you.
Like,
but I feel like that's
my page is like nothing but shoes. It's like a bunch of fucking shoes because I look up like random You know,
But even
But
if you
he's
do it
saying by
twice,
default, even if you're not doing the weird feet thing, that's how TikTok is. Maybe not with feet, but like with whatever. Like the default is to push shit to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Instagram, you
It's
have
a
to like
push.
take
It's
action.
a push. It's a push to people you don't even follow. Because they just
Randos.
want you to constantly see new shit.
I think
you
part
know?
of it that they
how many
often post
TikToks
new
do you do
people.
a day?
Oh, I'll do like maybe I shoot for like 2 to 3 a week. It's literally like so random. Like I shot two. I shot 2 today. I put one up for a minute, but I edited it wrong, so I just deleted it. But I put one up this morning. I also have other shit to do, but I try to do like a couple a week just to kind of keep myself doing them, you know. So
And then only the best ones you put on your IG.
yeah, it's weird. The one I did today, I liked it so much I didn't care. But then there's ones where I'm like on the fence and I'm like, yeah, is that good? And then I'll put it on there for like a couple of days, and it's pretty close for the most part. Like if it does well on there, it does well on Instagram. Although I have one on there that's like popping off, and on Instagram it kind of just got shafted. So I don't know, but you know, I need something to ground my motivation in as far as like, is this going to be good or not?
with TikTok, do you do the trendy ones ever? Do you do like the do you like?
No, I did it. I did one trendy one that was like the term duet, where there's like it's a split screen of a video they already shot and you're doing like a reaction to it. So I did one of that. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, that one's great. That one's hilarious.
So like that was a trend where basically the video that I do the duet with is these family overreacting to something they're looking at on a computer screen, but you can't see the screen. So just like they're overreacting. So what I did was like on my side, I like put the toilet seat down. I did shit that like they don't expect guys to do in the bathroom. Dude, it literally popped off on like everything, like so hard. So I done like a few, but I try not to anymore just because they're kind of like cheesy. But it like most people, it might be I've heard I should do them more because you can actually get a lot of views, but I kind of just like doing my own thing. So people just like my shit. I don't know. Like as a stand-up, I don't want to be like doing these like improv-y shit, like structured things, you know, like I kind of want to be original with my stuff. So
The shit that's weird to me that people do on there, I mean, and you know, everybody's entitled to whatever the fuck tickles their pickle. The goddamn shit when
feet
people are fucking like reacting a fucking like scene on a movie. You know what I'm saying?
it's cringy as fuck.
It is, dude. That's like who the fuck? I don't get that. It's like when I watch like it's just two people reacting a scene. That's what I'm like, man. It's like maybe I'm just an old ass nigga, man. I don't get it. But
it's just people craving for the likes. They just want attention. It's like the worst thing ever. That's all it's for, you know? It's
like the worst and the best though, because you're not gonna lie to me, bro. When one of your shit goes, that shit feel good, right? Tell me about that shit.
Oh my God, dude, my dick is hard all day. Like dude, it's a drug. I'm not even kidding you. Like I do these, like I'll tell you right now, I do these one because I like them, but it's saying I doing these because I just like them is like saying I do stand up just because I like doing jokes. It's like there's a secondary motivator. With stand up, it's getting ass, and then with these things, it's getting followers.
But you're getting a little bit of Instagram ass from it, right? I mean, what's the DM ratio? The DMs have to go up,
my
right?
My DM request is just 99 plus, and it's fucking blown up. And it's like almost over. I'm not even kidding you. There's a point where like I have girls being like, "You're hot, I love you," but I'm like, dude, you live in Delaware. I'm not gonna fucking text some random. You know what I'm saying? It's at that point now where I'm like, the fuck out of here. But
that's great.
What was it? It feels good, but it's like a drug, man. Where it's like I get legitimately angry when things don't work, and I'm like, dude, like today, I feel like when I first started them, they were like taken off after like a day. You saw like a pattern of like, okay, it does this for a day, and then it kind of takes off. And I think now because more people are doing them, like my views are getting a little fucked with, and it's just like, dude, I'm like a junkie, bro. It's like I get angry and like punch shit because my fucking TikTok isn't working, and I'm like, I'm a psycho. This is not good.
Will you augment yourself? Like, is that why you bought? I see there's a pull-up bar in the bathroom there. Is that why? Is that like? Will you be like, fuck it, I gotta? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta, because you know certain things visually also are huge factors, right? That's why these 15-year-old chicks, whatever, be okay, or like model-like chicks with butts would be popping off. What do you do you feel pressure to like, you know what I'm saying, get your visuals as
I do
tight?
that because I just work. Because quarantine, I can't go to the gym, so I just work out. So that's pull-up bars. I'm not getting pipes for 15-year-olds. That's like, let's just say that now on the
Come on, get real, Trek life.
But no, I know what you're saying. Well, no, I think like me, it's funny, and stand-up and like comedy-related things, like I made the deciding factor, and I talked about it on my podcast for a while. I wouldn't do things that made me look unattractive because I was self-conscious versus now where I actively just don't. Dude, half my things I shoot, I just woke up and my hair's all fucked up. I'm in like shitty gym shorts. Like,
Respect.
so I come from the other angle where I'm like, I'm going to look fucking dumb. Like, I don't care. It's funny. Elaine from Seinfeld, they said she's such a great actress because she's attractive, but she's not scared to look ugly. So like, I'm just going to be fucking that weird old dude that people are just cool with. And I'm not trying to look like some fucking model in every damn shot, because I think that's
respect to that.
I think that resonates more if you see shit like that. If it's just like it seems more natural versus some motherfucker on there trying to be super goddamn model or some shit like that. I guess,
dude, you see it a lot.
Yeah, it's some weird shit, man. I gotta get the hang of some of this shit.
It's weird. It's funny going back to that. You just see I've had you see friends do it and their lighting is just so distracting because they don't want to look like weird with shadow. Like you're just like, bro, your lights don't work like that. It's like so weird look. I'm like, just fucking do it at the time of day where you have good lighting. Like stop trying to be fucking hot. It's not cool to be hot and funny. So don't do it. Like the fuck
I would say that. Some about hot and funny. I don't know what it is. It's just like
fucking posing while trying to say a punchline. They're like, you fucking loser. And that's what all of TikTok is. It's dudes trying to look sexy as they be humorous. And I'm like, bitch, that's why y'all suck.
Or even the TikToks with like the nice cameras and like it looks like it's like those look so. It's like you put way too much effort into something that's supposed to be a minute long.
I use my iPhone and that's the peak of like quality that I'll do because I'm like although like I like good quality like cameras and shit, but for this, I was talking to, do you know Latif by any chance?
I've seen him.
So like him and I, and he always has like good points, and he was reading on something. There's a point where there's like a home quality, like you just use your phone, you put it together. There, like once you start editing too much, that it takes something away from it. So like today I literally did a green screen. I put a gunshot in mine. It's not like the most edited thing, but it's like a good ad, but like that's like the cap of anything I'll do. Like you don't want to get too wild with it.
And that'll depend on platform. So for TikTok, that's the thing. If you're making like a music video on you, I mean, obviously that's a different thing. So it just kind of matters.
Well, back to that issue.
Dude, it's all wild. Sorry, go ahead.
No, say back to that issue with you saying people posing, but you also see sometimes like really beautiful people make the ugly face, like, oh, I could pull this ugly face off and motherfuckers will still be on my dick. You know what I'm saying? Where you see, it's almost like a fuck you to real ugly people.
The no filter thing?
Like no filter. I woke up and then just like make an ugly face. I just see, like a real beautiful person make an ugly face. You know what I mean? On purpose, on some like, look, I could be ugly too and shit. You know what I mean?
That's like when movies cast for like a janitor role. It's like a model. You're like, bitch, that's not a janitor. Cast a fucking janitor. Stop being like these dudes wake up like just woke up out of bed. I'm like, you look better than me after I showered. Like, how the fuck is that make any goddamn sense? But yeah, dude, it's fun.
Do you have a podcast?
Waste my time. I do have a podcast. Yeah, it's funny, for a while I've had it for 4 years and I'm just at episode 60, but I never started back from episode 1. Like I would take like literally 6 months off at certain times, but I just kept numbering it because I didn't have any traction. This, now going back to the reels again, this is finally getting me views on YouTube and like actual listeners. And I started a podcast Instagram account and it's almost at 1,000 followers. Like, so now for me, my podcast is like catching overspill from other shit. My podcast wasn't going to go viral and get people, but once you like my videos, you meet me for what I am. But, now I'm more good about it, but for a while I was just like, I'll do like one a month and not give a fuck.
Yeah, I want to take us a different direction, man. What do you want for your life, bro? Like, I mean, what's the goal? You want to be popping, have kids?
I'm gonna get a sex change next week.
I'm right there.
Live in LA.
Shop my boy off.
I'm right there with you.
No, right now the goal is just to not. I do like my job. I think I'm happy with my job and do what I'm doing, and I like having a normal side, but. Aaron can attest, and if there's any other comics, I apologize. I don't know what some of you guys do, but I think just like being full-time stand-up, I would love to get to the point where I have enough followers where I can actually go places when shit opens, or have like do acting roles on the side. I kind of like Kevin Hart's model where he's like stand-up always comes first, but I'll do shit on the side. So that's kind of it. Like I'd love to, and like Andrew Santino, I think is exactly how I'd want my career to go. Like great podcast, making him money, and he's like, it's doing great, getting on the baller ass TV shows, and they're crushing, and he's touring. Like that's exactly how I'd like to see my career go. Obviously,
his shit popping, man. He's funny as fuck too. And the show he is on, the shit is fucking hilarious.
What's the show?
Dave is great.
Damn, that show is, they killed that shit, dog. That shit is fucking hilarious.
They hit it out the park. That show was perfect.
Yeah.
Like every episode was so fucking funny.
They said that was the most successful show on like FX history or something like that.
It came out
Really?
perfect though, right when fucking quarantine was happening too. It was like every week it was something to look forward to.
Dude, I think that would be like amazing to like, I like even that, like his role. It's like, I don't even want my own show, just to be like a substantial side character. Like I love Will Ferrell's career before he started doing his own movies, where he was these side characters that just crushed and was just like, I'm in and out, and then fucking let everybody else like do what they want. But I was like, dude, I would love that. Like just to be pop in, do weird shit.
Wait, so this is a completely off topic, but we're all high school dropouts. I didn't know you went to grad school, so you were like a smart.
shit.
You were like a smart.
Aaron's on the biggest leg.
Wait, no, but that's crazy though that I didn't know you were smart like that. You've been driven your whole life.
My mom, like, dude, it's coming from, dude, I'm from New England. Like, you don't think about doing entertainment. So, like, by the time I moved out here, I was 23, and I already was so deep in the normal life route of go to school, get a good job shit, that I was too far in to not keep pushing that. So that's why. So then when I started stand up, I was like, all right, well, I obviously can't make money at this. So I just kept doing my day job, and that as that grew, so did stand up. But yeah, like growing back home, like, fuck, dude, if I told my mom I'm gonna do stand up and not work, she would literally just put a bullet in my head and be like, like, go fuck yourself. Like, so it's kind of expected that I go this route, but I'm happy I did now. Like, I'm not struggling. It's just, but it's definitely time consuming to say the least. So.
But you New England stock, man. That's some hard body shit. Aren't y'all like made to be out here longshoring and carrying fucking, you know what I mean? Like, isn't that shit? New England.
Yeah, they're fucking miserable people.
Toxic culture out there.
That's
dude,
intense.
it is the most ball busty. I was just walking, Aaron, you know Rob Puglisi, right?
Yeah.
From Fourth Wall. Me and him were hiking the other day, and we were just like because he's from Connecticut too. We're like, just being out here, like, we're just ruthless. I was like, I went back home for 3 weeks, like a couple months ago, and I was just like, it's just like waves of insults you just take off the face like constantly, and like, but that's how we show that we like you. And then you come out here, and people forever thought I was an asshole because I would just trash them. Like, look at how I opened this podcast. I already was going at your fucking toe. Like, that's just how.
But that's
I'm like,
how we do.
I do that when I like people. I do when I like people. You know,
I feel like LA got a different vibe because that's some Southern shit too. Like, we kind of, we talk a little shit to each other, and it's just, it is what it is.
You have
LA's just
to.
a bunch of fucking weenies.
Well, I think there's a racial element. I think that whites in LA tend to be weenies more so. The black folks go at each other, but the most hard body white folks that I met in terms of that shit, like giving you shit, definitely New England, man. These Boston motherfuckers, like, these are hard cats, man. Like, and I don't know where exactly maybe it comes from. Is it because of the cold or whatever? But y'all be,
I have no idea.
y'all be going in, and I got
He's
love
from
for that.
Connecticut, not Boston.
No,
keep saying
that's
Boston.
New England, bro.
I know, but you kept saying Boston.
Well, that's the Boston may be the epicenter of New England, and Connecticut's out
I went
there.
to school there too, so I got a dose of that shit too.
You went to Boston. My fucking ex-wife went to BU.
I didn't go there. I went to school right next to BU, but dude, people back there, they're like, it's like an ignorant stupidity where they're like dumb know-it-alls, and it's just like hilarious to hear. Like, my friend literally, we're driving one day in Boston, and he tried telling me he doesn't believe like blind people are really blind. He's like, I just don't. He goes, I don't buy it. I go, what the fuck don't you buy about it? He goes,
what is his fucking logic?
I love
that. I don't understand. He's just so like, I can see why can't, like, he's like, if I can do it, other people should. And I don't know what his like understanding was of like blind people.
I heard Stevie Wonder.
He literally, and for all I know, he was joking, but he was very serious in the moment. And he said verbatim, He goes, so if you got a blind dude and you put titty in his face, he wouldn't get a boner. I'm like, no, like what the fuck are you talking about?
No, but
like,
that's not necessarily true.
He probably would. That ain't got nothing to do with the seeing though. You probably would get a boner.
You could smell the titty, bro, and you can
dude,
sense the
but I
titty.
say like he meant like the aura of them. I'm like, bitch, you can't see them. What are you talking about?
I give you that.
So,
I don't buy that he's blind. I love that.
But why is that? West Coast is a bit like of softies.
Pussy,
I think
like
they
the
need
pussies,
it.
man.
That
Like pussy.
you
I'm trying
need
to
it.
figure it out.
You need
I ain't
that.
saying niggas ain't pussy, but the
whites,
whites.
the
The whites
are.
are, and it's like the silver. Like they need to get like the shit kicked out of them. And people be mean. Like you shouldn't be able to wear like a goofy hat and be as confident as they are.
The man bun
like, I
game
go
is
home
off
now
out of control.
wearing like my style out here is very like New Englandy, but then when I go back, I obviously have adopted things like subconsciously. Dude, when I go home, I get just ripped. Like if my jeans fit well, they're like, "You're a faggot," and I'm just like, "Yo, you can't say that out loud." And they're like, "Why?" See, like, and then I'm like defending even like. You can't say that. Like
you've been partially indoctrinated. It's hard not to.
The theme of this fucking podcast,
What?
fucking dropping the fucking saying faggot.
No, I thought we were gonna get through one where Jarren doesn't do it. God damn it!
Is that the title of this episode?
Jarren is just a F-bomb addict.
Talking about going
Recovering.
viral. You want to go viral?
We've tried it. It hasn't worked.
We can switch it up. Just have a bunch of cigarettes and shit. You know.
Where are you guys from for the most part? Because I feel like sometimes I gravitate towards people. So it's funny. A lot of my friends out here are from like Texas and shit, or like the southern states.
I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah. So like actually one of my best friends here, I'm getting him after this. He's from Atlanta. And then Aaron, are you from like Seattle or some shit?
No, I'm from Atlanta.
Nah. Max
all
is from Seattle.
He's from Seattle,
No.
actually.
From New York.
He's from Seattle.
Get the fuck out of here. Max be telling people from New York.
I'm from Barcelona.
Because Seattle's a ween town.
I can't claim Seattle.
Max
like
is
that.
not a typical Seattleite.
All right, I was born in Spain.
That's what he tells girls at bars. He'll either go,
Yeah,
if they're from New York, he'll go, I'm from
he always pull
Barcelona.
that New
And
York,
if they're not from New York, I
Barcelona
say I'm from New York. I spent a while in New York.
Where did you grow up?
In fucking Seattle, bro.
Seattle.
Fucking around.
Depends what you mean
right.
growing up.
I like Seattle's my favorite city. I like Seattle a lot. So I'm not. I mean, like, dude, the people I just meet who are born and raised in this area, like, but I think it also encourages, not that we are that, but like it also encourages a lot of the pussies from other states to congregate here
And thrive
then you
here.
get you know what I'm saying? I just meet people. I'm like, it's the kids that like weren't expressing themselves like they wanted in high school. So they come out here and reinvent themselves. And you're like, you need just somebody to put you in your place. But if I try to do that, I will get in trouble. But you know, dude, we all seen the kids out here who like take videos of like themselves riding their bicycles, playing like fucking Elvis. You're like, somebody hit you with your car. Like,
Dude, there's people out here.
These motherfuckers doing out
Bro,
there?
they listen to music that they don't like. They like the idea.
That's what I'm
I've
saying.
had friends where
That's
I'm
what
like,
I'm
you don't
saying.
like listening to this right now. And we're like, you dated some girl who wears overalls and now we're listening to fucking old country music. It's like, get this shit the fuck out of my... And they'll be like, fake dancing to it. I'm like, I've never... Yeah,
there's
we know.
behaviors out here
We have a
that-
mutual friend.
that legitimately anger me, and that's why I have 3 friends in over 10 years.
Yeah, it's awful.
I was riding in the car with a friend and he started bumping like some weird indie hipster bullshit and I was
I
angry.
listen to a lot of weird indie hipster shit.
It's fun, but like to be like singing
You're in the
every
music
word.
industry. You have to understand that's different.
But
These other fucking pieces of
singing
shit.
every word to like bass
It's
me.
more
It's just
posing.
like, get the fuck out of my face.
Well, I'm from New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of the people I come across in Cali who are from Jersey, we just feel lucky to be out of Jersey.
Jersey is a shithole state. I would say that.
I know
watch it,
literally
bro.
nothing
Watch it, bro.
about New Jersey.
I hate Jersey. And
All right,
my
you know
kid-
what,
my-
bro?
one of my kids' moms. I'm sorry, man.
His
I hate
baby's
goddamn
born and bred.
It's
Jersey.
a dirty fucking. All the New Jersey motherfuckers gonna shit on me. Well, fuck y'all.
I'm from, fuck you. Okay, I'm from Jersey. First
Dirty
of all,
ass state, man.
okay.
That state need a goddamn push
All right.
broom, man.
All right,
Isn't what's his face was the governor there, Governor Christie or whatever?
for a while, yeah.
Yeah, that's a dirty
No,
state.
there's definitely a lot of dirt, bro. But there's a lot of love in Jersey too. But I'm just saying, as a person who grew up in Jersey, we come to California, and it's like just to see all the beautiful shit. So you know, I think it's easy for Jersey people to be indoctrinated too, because you know, there's a lot of people who shit on Jersey, and then you're just like, oh, I want to be from somewhere else, and so they just lose their identity and become these Cali weenies. But I claim Jersey heavy, man. You know, so fuck all y'all.
I love Jersey, man. All you New Jerseyans, don't get mad at me. I fuck with y'all. It's cool.
Damage control. He's got a fan base in Jersey.
But Jersey is hard, man. And Jersey people
losing fans and
take a lot of shit and give a lot of shit too. I mean, Jersey, you know, don't fuck around.
The Jersey
I went to Wildwood a few times. It was fun when I was like young.
Oh yeah, Wildwood.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Crazy in Wildwood. Fucking when I was 16, drinking Smirnoff Ices behind my parents' back.
Yeah.
And real East Coast, baby.
You know, I'm gonna say something, and women probably gonna get mad at me.
Oh boy,
that's cool. I'm not even gonna make you cut this, Max. And it's some intelligent, smart, funny women. But I say this even with social media. So you have women, you know, doing whatever, and it's like some women will, you know, adopt this perception in their brain that they're special because, you know, the following they got. And it's like, I'm sorry, niggas just trying to fuck. That's really it.
Yeah.
And then,
you know,
as far as the people who are laughing or the people who are running the show,
the people like who fuck, like the people who do all the likes, like especially chicks who, you know, maybe show their ass and twerking and shit like that. It's like, it's really nothing special about you. Like, and niggas are not following you because you twerking good. It's just we perverts. Men are just natural perverts. We just want to see some shit, but it's really nothing special about you, sweetheart.
Well, look at OnlyFans. How come like that's like a good reason to go into like look at OnlyFans. It's the most average girls making 10 grand a month because pervert dudes willing to throw them $3. You know, it's just like I'm get it, dude. Get your money. I don't give a fuck. But it's just like it just goes to show. Like, imagine if girls were that fucking perverted. Maybe they are, but I was like,
can we start a high school dropouts OnlyFans?
Some people have tried to, and it doesn't work
for dudes.
Well, it works to get other dudes to try to fuck you, but no.
I was gonna say you're not getting the clientele you think you're getting. You're getting fucking grandmas from New Jersey and fucking dudes that are trying to see your butthole. Like, it's not.
The money's right.
The money. How much money to start
not
OnlyFans?
That much. Well, I don't have to touch them.
You do only if the money was right, Aaron. You'll do OnlyFans, man. Where you just show your ass.
I mean, the money would have to be
how
phenomenal.
good. They're not gonna see you, meet you. Who gives a shit?
No, your face not in it. You just
my face isn't in it. Just my butthole.
$1.
No one ever knows a faceless butthole. No one.
Goodbye horses and just got your asshole.
Maybe like 10 grand a month.
$50
a month to show my
asshole. Aaron, if somebody hit you up and said, Aaron, if somebody hit you up and said, I'll give you $300 to show me your fucking dirt star, what would you say?
But it's anonymous too. Like,
it's not anonymous because they're seeing my Instagram. If they're like on my, if I get an Instagram,
you know
DM?
What the fear would be, and if you put yourself in the shoes of somebody being asked that, is like, what if you're? My first thought would be, is this one of my friends fucking with me? And then you send it, and then they have that screenshot, and you're like, I'm gonna kill them. And I'm going to kill myself.
I'm fine with
it just shows up in the group chat, just your butthole, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, they go, dude. Aaron is white. And they go,
Aaron would definitely do it for $300.
Let me retract my statement, man, for women to get mad. Hey, I'm not saying this to like this. I'm just saying this to women who think like, hey, yeah, I'm fucking something. It's like, niggas just trying to fuck. That's it.
Well, it is what it is. Dude, thank you for coming on.
Yo, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Who are you voting for?